So let's get started. Left off fighting Manat before. I finally beat her. Now we can continue with this story. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That would allow Argos to catch the currents rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the owl. More. Be more currents. Well, plus the ones from that quest. Argos motions to his back with his muzzle. You've been given the go-ahead to hop on. Let's go. Isn't this pleasant? Argos certainly seems to like you. Certainly seems to think so. It's quite nice, actually. No. What was the name of that tree? No way, something. Ah, no, Toforion. Quite a striking specimen, is it not? Quite nice. Brace yourself. Here we go.
Putting it down permanently about 5 years now. Stone. Ground shuttle.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment.
Possible. On the part.
The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Done this before?
I mean, sort of. Kind of doing it now.
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry
The echo.
I shall assist you. Come and stand before me. There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory.
That's what I do.
The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Go fast, brothers. Okay. Back here in the house.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles.
It's a long time.
Status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness.
poison. It is now.
Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder
How many of them are there?
answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us.
Dragons, for instance.
Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike. How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all. And I will share them with our people. Together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
So, what is your opinion?
Gonna mute because our fire alarm's going off. Smoke alarm, I mean. Like cooking.
I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill. We must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our
What up, Pino?
swiftness.
Apologize for the background noise. A little smoky in here.
It would not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
How did your birthday slash holiday weekend close out? Should be good to go now. When is XR? When an institution which claims to studiously research every species destined for release into the world, did you not question how they find room for all on so few islands? The answer lies within Tissus itself. I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple contextual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs. It is there, within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer and most of the officers observers conduct the bulk of their work. I'm glad to hear it. Definitely lasted quite a while. But I'm glad it went well. Come. The simplest route is via the Neas, north of 14 oikos, like a yogurt.
Onion and whatever in it, and
The Greek yogurt.
a little bit of flour, but I don't put that in. I didn't know you wanted it.
Explain.
Oh, that's like no hold that properly. So the top is nice, yeah. It's a,
Turn down some
you have to
background music,
take out the
though.
top, take out the bone out of it. All of that. But next time I know you want the egg in it.
Check this out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Egg bone much again. I never really usually put egg in it, so.
On top, let's go.
Yeah. You say you can put your egg in it then. But then the like cut up, I need to cut up the onion more small.
My mic is low. No problem, no problem.
Yeah? Oh, just the egg. Huh? Yeah.
That's a bit better.
I love salt, come on.
Is it
And I
better?
boil it about
Not really.
still salt.
Alright, let's continue. Oh, he's almost there and I was okay. There's still a little bit of EXP every time you can. Yeah, what is up with that? What's up with this background? This feedback. What is that coming from? What is that coming from? I have no idea what that's what's doing that. Is it still going? Alright, whatever it was, it seems to have stopped for now. That was annoying though. Yeah, if levels sound all crazy, like my mic's too loud, too low, or the game is too loud or too low, let me know. Is it another ether current? Yep. Oh, you're along the way. Okay. Oh. I think there's one more over here.
That's right.
There they are. Mirror. Well, this is a pickle. Whatever am I to do? Please tell me you're here to deliver a message from Cleon. You are a familiar, yes? Not exactly. As in familiar. Oh, and I do like the name, Zexar. But if you belong to Zim, then what has become of our visitor from Amarat? Well, he was meant to arrive some time ago. Our wildlife soldiers are accustomed to the presence of long-term observers. When someone from the outside of the office comes to visit, your actions can be somewhat unpredictable and occasionally violent. I see where this is going. Would you be so kind as to track down Cleon and see that no harm has befallen him? Visitors don't wear masks, so he should be easy to spot. And if you do happen to find him in the process of being mauled, you have permission to terminate the offending subject. Safety first. Seems like an actual possibility too. We'll take care of that real quick. You sure there's no currents around here? All to the north. So I guess that's all where I'm going next. It's actually smaller than I thought it was. Getting around the map pretty quickly. So I'll take this one out. We're doing this one for Belgrano. Another one along the way.
For example, that document
Or not. Oh, of course, there's one.
Fighting other members, unfortunately. Not the it had question that could cause it. Well, yeah, it's just
Thank you for taking the initiative. I wasn't sure about the etiquette of destroying a creature under observation. I am Cleon, recently arrived from Amarat. I assume Mario sent you to fetch me? Yep. I see. Well, we had best not keep her waiting any longer. Fear not, I will avoid upsetting any more of the local inhabitants.
You need water?
Let's go. Oh, no. Take this guy while we're here.
So salt and a boy with so much stuff.
Still have 3 minutes left.
Really salt. I get the kids one. They eat it.
Fire Bolton or Fire Lance, more likely. I need to keep leveling my crafters too. And gatherers. Alright, that was a quick and easy current. XR, thank you for seeing this to the safety of our guests. Indeed, my hesitancy to act would have ended poorly had your messenger not been there to shield me.
Sometimes you're a good cooker, sometimes
And
you're
I'm
salty.
certainly glad that he was. Now, shall we proceed to the business of the day?
He's gone already.
I believe you have some concerns regarding your personal creations. Yes, as embarrassing as it is to admit, I was worried that the contents I registered with the Bureau of the Architect may not be fit for release into the wild. Oh, you needn't feel embarrassed. You wouldn't be the first visitor we've had who expressed difficulty in helping their children leave the nest. We can look in on them right now if you like. I should like that very much, but I do have one request. When you swooped in to rescue me from the beast, I was treated to an impressive display of battle prowess. An entity with your strength and instinct will be the perfect candidate for evaluating the worth of my modest creations. I must insist that you join us. About that. I'm not doing side quests right now, bro. What a fascinating notion. Yes, I quite agree with you. Then we all go together. Whenever you're ready, Texar. Alright, got what I want. Peace.
You to bring this.
Okay. Let's just hide for a bit. Maybe some stuff is over there.
That's right.
Let's get these quest currents. See, there's like a fetch quest or a follow quest.
Oh my god, she can't even protect herself. That's very good.
This year to be 5 years
Oh,
old.
over there.
It's good when you can. I just told kids they sweet and
Show me on.
It's right. The thing tastes really salty, Miss Bunny.
Then let us begin. You know, rather than have me lecture you as we walk along, I think observing firsthand what you do here and ignore this will prove more beneficial.
And boil it several times.
I'll point you in the right direction, and you can question my colleagues to your heart's content. Once you complete the circuit, we can return and speak with Overseer Softly.
And she eat it off, you know, and just give her like a piece and say, and she eat it.
There you go.
I said, Chris started giving it. No, she wanted to eat it off it. No.
Okay, that works. Well,
For years.
Yeah, how is juice is made out of water? Yeah, juice is made out of water.
Yeah, it's on the phone.
Water?
Yeah,
let's go.
Made out of what is made out of.
but he looks like it's made out of water.
They add water to it.
And water. And you could listen. Years and they found them.
You know, where he was.
It was in Utah.
Is he water?
And he was swimming.
Alright, let's see.
Juice.
About that
Hey,
water.
What is
start the grand tour.
Go.
What is juice?
Juice come from. Even that they found him. Under the pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
You run with me? Fascinating. Very fascinating. Okay, Nikias. Hermione. Oh, and who is your friend? Zexar. As unfamiliar. While you appear so astute and deliberate in your thinking, I should very much like to make an extended study of your composition and consciousness. Oh, do forgive my forwardness. It is my duty to chart the behavior of familiars, and I find it ever so diverting. Arcane servants are rarely permitted to roam the world at will, you see, but our research here is given special dispensation. Once the subjects are properly registered as concepts, of course. There are times when familiars are tasked with tending to cattle, or must otherwise coexist with other living beings. Such projects are brought to me, and I am responsible for observing and evaluating their potential capabilities. Oh, but of course, if it's them might grant us permission, then you could abide here for a few years while I analyze. Man. On that note, we really must be moving along. Step lively, Dexar. Yeah, you are. Everything sounds good. I did hear that other sound a while ago, but it wasn't too loud. I haven't heard it since. Okay, good. I'm glad it's gone. Oh, Kaiba with the raid. What's up? How did the rest of your stream go? Give Kaiba a shout out real quick. How you feeling, Kaiba? Welcome in, everyone. My name is Talion. I'm a streamer. I stream MMOs like Final Fantasy XIV, sometimes Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I do a lot of art streams, like with my product photography, sometimes photo editing or design work. And today we are making some progress on Final Fantasy XIV, working through the Endwalker MSQ. Yeah, Kaiba, go take your time, man. Go to eat, relax yourself, enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate the raid, buddy. Haramonos. Yeah, these names, I'm sure I get like half of them wrong. Who do we have here? A familiar of some kind, judging by your ethereal structure. Yes, I'm accompanying Zexar here on a tour of Anagnorisis, at the behest of the Overseer. A tour? Feel free to wander as you please, of course, but I advise keeping your distance from the larger creatures. I just killed them. The fauna I have under observation keep the top tier of the food chain, occupy the top tier of the food chain, and do not take kindly to intruders in their territory, especially specimens found on the other islands. They can be exceedingly hostile. This is true. I've noticed.
Just a joke.
Well, I am sure you are quite capable of defending yourself. No one appreciates a surprise thrust through the abdomen, eh? That's true. Thank you for the warning. We will proceed with due caution. Yeah, the wild creations on the other islands do get aggressive and very large.
It's half over.
See.
And it's tough.
Come into the fountain. What's up in the grass?
Presto.
And oh, blast. Hello, Charmion. Was there something? You always asked that I give this familiar a tour of the grounds, and I thought the best way to do that was to show him what we do here firsthand. I see. But as my work is rather difficult to demonstrate, I hope a brief explanation will suffice. Our creations are many and varied. I mainly preside over the plant life. When it comes to watching certain grasses grow, one must be prepared to observe over the course of several years, and in the case of trees, sometimes decades. Tedious perhaps, yet necessary. Plants are capable of altering an entire habitat, and their presence as a food source has enormous influence on the local wildlife. Was that the sort of thing you wish to know? Yes, that was perfect, thank you. I think we've covered the main areas of interest. All that's left now is to speak with the Overseer Suckleys. Back to the beginning. Getting these aether currents so we can fly soon.
I'll come.
Ah, I see you completed the tour. Almost. We spoke with those in charge of various facets of diagnosis, but I thought it would be fitting to end this visit where it began, with you, Overseer Sockleys. I see. And what is your impression of the work we do here? It requires equal levels of passion and patience. I'm glad we can help further your worldly education. And I am glad to see you enjoyed the experience. At least I hope you did.
You say something?
You are truly a masterpiece of creation. Only a soul-bearing familiar could demonstrate such a robust cognitive and cogitative faculties. First I'm hearing that word. For your best designed to inspire others, I feel something special has been moving into your aura. This is true too. You have an intriguing presence, to say the least. Please, stay a while and share more of your thoughts with us. Yes, I second this invitation. In all the long years I have resided here, never having encountered such a unique entity, one of its Zims, no less. Alright. There's something up here for another one. Yeah. Let's go up that way. It's funny because the big mounts move just the same speed as the smaller mounts. But because this one's bigger, they look like they're moving slower. Really and truly, it's the same rate. Bird of Elvis. There you are. Come on, you student. Yes, can I help you? Oh wait, do you need directions somewhere? Not to be rude, but I beg of you, ask someone else. I happen to be lost myself. What was that? Over asked you to come and find me. That would be my friend, no doubt. How embarrassing. I hope to keep this hopelessly directionless side of myself under wraps. I feel terrible leaving it like that, but I think forgotten a task from one of my professors. I was about to collect the item I was asked for. You don't have it, do you? Oh, you do? Okay. Which I found, thankfully. I got rather turned around when attempting to return. Don't you worry about me. I'll just be fine. No, you won't. I'll be fine on my own. Now, if I'm right, then following this road east will lead me to a teleporter, I think. I mean... I know. I'll go with you. You mean it? Truly, well, that is... I mean, if you're heading in that direction anyway. I don't see why I shouldn't tag along. Oh no, please, after you. I'm able to get as far as the teleporter that connects to Poitinocos. I should be able to make the remainder of the trip on my own. Now then, would you mind? Come on, lost students. Let's find our way back. Yeah, you're definitely going the wrong way. Oh, no, do that. I fucked up. Wait, what? Next up on me? Usually when you mount up, you lose them. Oh. You just want to be sure that that's where the marker is. Let's stay on the road. Away from the monsters. Alright, let's speed up. Double time, double time, double time. And we'll go up these stairs. You treat the lick, Kaiba. Hope you're eating something good. And here we are. The last page. What a relief it is to see a familiar sight. I should be alright without you now. After all, you're just a straight short shot from here to Poitinocos. Goodness dear, if I'm going to get for my friend. I've kept her waiting for far too long. Well, I really should hurry. She's owed an explanation and a heartfelt apology. You come see us though. I would like to thank you properly. Yeah, I have to go back too. Oh, the raffle went off. Is that even activated properly? I don't know if that's even activated. It's a straight shot. Straight shots. Okay. There we are. Thank you for your help. Truth be told, when my friend dashed off, I had assumed it was because she forgot her assignment from Metron. Lo and behold, I was right. We are studying the words of Metron and Academia Anida. Learning, oh yeah, Metron.
All right.
Learning all we can about the engineering of aquatic life from that self-same master.
All right, I will.
Honestly though, I have no idea why Metron would have asked me to procure a flower of all things. And one that's still undergoing testing in Elpis. It is very beautiful, yes. What is it? What has it to do with its biology? Oh, nothing. That's the point, surely. It must be intended as a present. One meant for Logrif, of course. Metron is hopelessly enamored, and as you all know. We do. This is certainly news to me. But now that you mention it, I suppose I have seen sparks between them. I wonder why I never noticed before.
That's how you make a bubble?
That settles it. We need to hurry back and begin an in-depth observation of the romantic entanglements. I can't believe I've wasted all this valuable research and time lost among trees. And I would have wasted even more if not for you, good sir. Now that my friend and I are together again, we can get back to Academia and deliver the flower to Metron before it wilts. Ah, but before we rush off, oh Lord, you certainly deserve it. Thank you.
You blow it?
There we go. One more ether current from the
Did you blow it?
quest line. Probably come later. And there's still more area ones. Well, this seems to be the next area that I'm going to. Now we're back in Oikos. Greek yogurt.
Two of myself good? I think mine is off.
All right. Gotta go through these. This appears to be the teleporter the Nat told you about. Motes of light yet hang in the air, suggesting the device was but recently activated. Let's go. Here she is.
What you sent me?
Ah, good. The natives acknowledge you as my guest. You should now have the authority to use as you wish.
All right.
I should await to Tis's Hyperborea. Follow this path, and then turn left at the crossroads.
Yes.
Northwest. I know the way I'm going.
Good. No, move it.
Doesn't that have 7?
Around it. I missed it. I made the thing around.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's summon our buddy.
It was old, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's see. Let's
Kill these couple of these things.
stay there. Are you out there now? Oh, yeah, now. Put it back.
Myself?
That's it.
On the bottom? The bottom.
No. Yep, there it is. Oh, how do I get up there? I have to go around. Be right here. Yep.
It doesn't. Stop. Almost left.
Southeast. So way down these areas over here. Okay.
Almost left.
Let's complete this quest.
Hold on.
More food.
Oh, can I make a couple? Can I make a couple? How do you do that?
Again.
There's Vanette.
I think
Looks nice.
you make it flat. Make it flat.
Here we are. The grandest research facility in Elpis. You should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts. Aye. Hermes is at another facility, as you have just discovered. Two guesses as to who those are. Of course. Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Heartser. Furthermore, we confirmed that his studies in Dynamis, as well as the creation of Meteon, were entirely private pursuits. Basically the same information I have. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research.
You need 4 to make a bubble gum?
Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or, so saith the illustrious M itself. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the successor currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hythodius' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is that the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. That would be Dynamis. I would better fix that description than the invisible, intangible Dynamis. Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Saint Daniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? That's also a good question. You must assume that either he knew and was unable to help, but that it was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. As such, at this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth, and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end up. Of that I am certain. It seems there is more to this tale after all. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. This time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Thank you for understanding. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as MSQ, I still have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Okay, noted. Hypflodeus is over there laughing. Oh, lovely. Our married duo has become a quartet. As disagreements are no reason to reject collaboration in the here and now, I commend MSQ for his practicality.
What are you watching?
Do not approach me. Do not speak to me, and do not dare presume to treat me as a friend. I am merely carrying out my duty. I think the time for leisurely exploration has passed. I might have a moment to adjust my vision. Right, they have to turn on their sight. They can see there people from far away, but they gotta actually focus on it. There he is, on the next aisle over. Meet feelings with them. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. You can teleport to my Sopsies Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope. And it is. Right, like the wind, Cadus. Oh, it really is a straight line.
That's right.
Crystalline! Finish your stuff. Did you guys home to play?
There we go. Let's go. Orneus to Euroneus. This little days. They're close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Well then, Dexar, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance at convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. But the creations in there are not exactly... Then again, perhaps the son can handle them. He did survive about with Vinat, after all, eventually. Off you go to find Hermes. But do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. The Hungering Gardens. Of course, there's giant plant monster. Oh wow, that was immediate. God damn it.
I got 4. I have 4.
That's no first coming.
Hmm? I did.
That's too cool. Next time y'all get, I'm gonna talk to you.
Okay.
Auntie, you know how many got in my mouth? 1. You got 2 more rolls got chocolate and gum. You got 1 chocolate and 1 gum. So that's 2 sweets I had today. Out there, I'm going to give another walk.
You got your work right?
Me?
There you are.
Yes, Lee. You did your work.
Yeah.
Hermes.
So
Sexar.
she give you another.
What are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hector Day as an MSL company. Kind of still am. An important matter, and unrelated to my decision on Fandango, you say? Yes, I will come. As soon as my work here is finished. It will not be long, I promise, but you should really wait outside the garden with the others. There's no place for idle exploration. I noticed.
This says Bob. Look at our teeth. Look at our teeth. Look at our teeth. Make a bubble now. Make a bubble. I can't even make a bubble gum. Okay. I think I can do this. Oh, my focus.
Yeah, this is faster.
Have to make it soft first. Mine is already soft. Are you ready soft too?
Oh shit.
After you say rain and eat. Oh, look at top. Hey, Crystal, look. Hey, look, Crystal. Crystal, look.
That was not quite a shortcut. It was just a long way down. You spoke with Hermes then, and were briefly entangled with it by the denizens of the Hungering Gardens as well. I see, or I should say, I smell. I cannot speak for certain. I can't speak for certain convocation members, but I, for one, am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, let us pray that things will soon take a turn for the better.
Auntie, you got the gum.
For as fascinating as it will be to meet the M itself, who would recreate Amaroth in the depths of the ocean, I think it best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone. Knave, who hope that is. Okay. Been at for about an hour now. Gonna take a short 5-minute break. Stretch my legs, get a drink. You guys feel free to do the same. I'm working more appropriate breaks while I'm streaming this and my work.
You ain't learning nothing about running.
All right, there we go.
Something to do.
Huh? Yeah, I'm sitting using it. All right. What's going on out here? The fauna, mega fauna. Reminds you of a Pokemon. Let's get back to it. Yeah, that definitely looks like a Pokemon. All right, Emmett, what do you have to say? Emmett said he would not be long, yes? And we shall wait here until he emerges. Ensue cutscene.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye, a matter of the utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief. Go on,
Auntie, how am I choose going to
Tell him
stay
what you
if we
told us.
could put
Who
chairs
you
in?
are and why you came.
I want to see the
What?
No.
Exactly.
The final days.
Oh, did you read it?
it reads that.
The phenomena observed
Thank you,
during
Sergeant.
these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana.
Even her.
As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
You tell.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by
I think
feelings,
when I watch your
feelings
BET,
for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme.
You guys are almost not negative at all. Besides you.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the stars' collapse.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
Not
The
me.
celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere.
Not me.
According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you
Oh
hear me?
shit.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I
That
wish
doesn't sound
only
comforting.
to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteor. What is it?
It's a problem.
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness.
What the fuck?
Connection established. Commencing status report.
Turned her into a spy? Yep. He turned her into a spy.
It hurts. It hurts. So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand.
This was like in space?
Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much. Why? Why do we? They hurt.
Oh crap.
This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone?
You can do that?
But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Here we go.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Well, what did you make, Hermes?
Are you all right? In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Oh, they couldn't hear all that.
When communicating without words, Meteon also employs Dynamis. That would explain why you were able to hear her when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
On it.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Yo, this just took a turn. What the hell was that? So, Her sisters got sent out into space. They did not like what they found out there. Report her back in, and they drove her insane. That's my hypothesis. Nothing is still here. Those things are still here. Oh, some backup. Zolosis. They're too close. You calm your mind. Your sense is questing for any hint of Meteon's presence. I did not. That probably. Calm your mind. Your sense is questing for any hint of Meteon's presence. But you fail to hear her voice. You must be elsewhere. Go way down here. Oh no, it's telling me to go back up. I came out here for no reason. And what is the quickest way back up? Screw it, let's explore. Medusa. Oh, there's a path. I know she's not down here now. Any ether currents down here? Further south. I'm on the other side of the hunger thing. Hungering Gardens. Music though. Let you know something going down. Stay out here for now. Big old Pokemon. And here's the next spot. Right next to another Pokemon. Me falls hard. Listening from Meteon. Still no word. Hermes is up this way. Any spots up here? Nope. Okay. I went down there too early. That's what it was. Might be up in the tree, right? It seeps into my mind. Our voices reporting. No, no. Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run. To hide. Gideon's anger's voice grows distant as the sword seems to flee down the slope. He's trying to catch you in the faintest whisper, but failed to hear Meteon's voice. He must be elsewhere.
On my bed.
Why?
Because I was on her bed before.
You get on your bed. Want to get on bed?
You're hiding here. Yeah, found her. For better or worse. Hermes, what did you do, man? What did you create? Where did you send them? Greetings and salutations. That is not her. Commencing report. Here we go again. Oh no. You can't tell them that. We must run. Run far away. This is not kind, apparently. Oh, she did it again. Please, don't follow me. Gideon's anger's voice fades as you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Let's go okay this. Helper again. Shh. Must be elsewhere. What is that? Not here either. There was Emmett. How? How did it come to this? Space is cruel. Is this the reason we were traveled to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Or we sought out other life forms? Is this it? The answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be. Our voice drifts away in anguish to the south. In a straight open space like this? Like, it's mad open out here. Not here. Oh, now I actually want to fight that. There again. Compiling a report for dissemination to Hermes and all peoples of Aetheris. Processing expedition data. Rank profiles of intelligent civilizations. Formulating answers to the question. Analyzing report. No, Zexar. You mustn't listen. Come on, girl. How bad is it out there? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Gideon's anguished voice flees towards the lake. Any sign of Gideon? Anything confused will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of the situation? The media are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How about we access the shared consciousness of theirs?
Off of my pillow.
Much as you would approach any sentient being directly. In Amelia's case, that means speaking in any incarnation within physical reach. Once we can track down the Meteon we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell our sisters. No way to provide directions or guidance. We had best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. Aye.
Okay, what happened?
Okay. Let's do this. Oh my dear Meteon. What did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek help? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be?
How he was so who how did what's it like
Correct me if I'm wrong. The medium renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does it not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment with a surfer right there? Which I must solidify your presence when first we met your... Oh, when first met you. Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel Aether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. This time we'll continue the search on the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once you ascertain Meteon's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar, the swift ethereal tape downpour. Very clever, and thankfully, it's made itself easy to capture by fleeing towards lead. Assuming she's made visible, should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Vixar and MX Silk will be our tracker and trapper, respectively. while we others predict and obstruct mediums' adventures, avenues of escape. Better. Any tunes. The story is getting intense, to say the least. We're chasing around this little bird girl who just talked to her sisters and apparently learned some very bad news, and is so terrified by the news that she has me chasing her all over this goddamn island because she doesn't want to tell it to us. Now we're gonna trick her and trap her. And here we go again. Emmett, Silk, and I will keep an eye on each other's Aether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about it. Well, it seems we have partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Mission and pick up the trail from there. I already had like my what is it called? I have my own like theories on what might be going on. I'll keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down Aether at a moment's notice, waiting for you to keep the way clear. Myself is with me, blah blah blah. More follow quests, blah blah blah. Yeah, my theory. So my theory is that she connected to her sisters in space. They reported what they found in space, and what they found in space was one of two things. Either they found a lot of battle crazy races like the Omegas or whoever they came from, and it wasn't a happy time, or they just didn't find anything and have been traveling around for like what 100 something years in the cold, dark, deep space and went crazy. There's nothing, nobody else was there. We'll find out, I guess.
For his father?
I'm listening. Are you here? Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Ah, yes. I'll just have to hide then, but no one can find me. Medium's anger's voice heads towards the water's edge. We went into the lake, as if this wasn't tiresome enough. Well, at least that open expanse should make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Oh, I can talk to them in this spot. Discuss the water's edge. You should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls. Pound is a no. If I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear, I'll feed you to a remora. Bro, we're going over the water's edge, bro. Just jumping, we diving right in. Yo, why does this water look so good? I want to go to the beach. We do not have blue water like this where I live. That hurts. Oh, I finally get to fight one of these. Cutscene time. Not here. I'm not here. Please. Right there. There she go. I'm snitching. By that rock, is she? Very well. There we go. Good old-fashioned snap. What? Why can't I hide? There's no need to run, Meteon. We'll work this out together. Six-Off, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry, I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him. His poor, fragile heart. Oh my god, are our sisters dead? Now we have a chance. On her again. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. And yet, now we gotta hunt her down again. Okay, she's up ahead again. Gonna run through all these fish. We keep finding her and then having to find her again. At least she's visible now, like she's not invisible anymore. Okay. Oh, and there's a space where I can talk to Miselka again. Discuss the Naeus. Is this Naeus not in use? It seems to have been left at the mercy of the elements. Either way, there's no trace of Meton's essence. We move on. So there are some that just don't get used anymore. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if this is her. Let's see it again. There, I see her. We're playing detectives. Oh, that looks cool. I don't think I even realized it was over here. Wow. She's out on the bridge. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people pan out here. Oh. Yeah,
Give chase.
it seems
We
so.
shall herd her into the shelter.
Okay, let's herd her away. But my character looks so good. I sometimes see people like doing the same quest I'm doing. Otherwise, nobody's out here. Everybody's back in Limsa. Sometimes Charlene. I think there might be too many bad memories out here in Walker. No, I lie. I see crafters and gatherers. Specifically gatherers, I guess. Hermes. The whole gang is here.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
Charlene is nice. That's what's going on, girl. All right.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all.
Your sisters or everybody here?
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
I don't like this.
Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
It's just dead everywhere?
They are all dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
That might have been Earth.
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands.
Yo, what is going on?
Determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteon?
I tasked her with asking what others live for, what gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, One must be living.
I have no idea if this raffle works, noob.
Continue doing so.
I've been trying to fix it, and it seems it's acting up still.
But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Oh, hell no. Crap.
Meteion, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage.
I turned it on actually, and yet it won't pop up when we pop it.
Entity elected to self-terminate
Actually,
in lieu of providing answer
wow.
to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Wow. That's depressing.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Bro, what did you do, Hermes?
Yes.
A regular raffle.
Meteion. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer.
The regular one
The
works.
answer
I have to switch it.
is pain.
Don't tell me she
The
causes.
aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard.
What's the best raffle?
Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
I like that his staff is like a medical staff. This is his true form?
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
Yeah, I don't know why the 10K doesn't work. It only went up to 3K. When I tried it in your chat the other day too, I put 10K, but it only did 3,000. I don't know why it's like that.
You fool!
This is getting wild. You know, listen to the rest of that depressing report. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when the creation is returned to Aether? As you never cast your accursed question into distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Yeah, there's so much going on. If all Hermes means to do is listen to Meteon's report, then it is his right to do so. But once he receives the answer to his question, what then? The fate of the world may very well hinge upon the choice he makes in that moment, and he must be there when he makes it. Do you understand why Hermes would do this? His logic escapes me entirely. Ithlodeus. Yes, the last... Oh, wait, before we do that. I did not look up... Yeah, the last two. I have to go to the south. Okay. Alright. This will be the last Aether Current. That I can fly. We'll have to get 2 more in around the land ones. Hermes has headed to Tissus. Or Catissus, however you say that. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his Aether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point in the facility. So, do you pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Ethion is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty to safeguard this star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Benat, Zexar? It's clear we stand upon a precipice. We have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Medion is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Meteon is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Well said, Benat. Former Asm. Agreed on all counts. To Catissus Hyperborea we go. Oh, that's where y'all are going. I'm gonna find these last 2 Aether Currents. Alright, I forgot I had the car. Oh. Get the car. The bike. Southeast. That's really, really far southeast. Oh, it automatically brought me here. Oh, they wild for that. It automatically teleported me here. Yes, have the bike. I got it while I was on sale a while back. Oh, you didn't watch this? No, wait, you did. This is a Final Fantasy movie you said you saw. This is what this is from. Advent Children. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. This was the main character's bike in that movie. What I'm going through. Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere online. I actually had the DVD. I bought it back when I was in college. And now I don't even have a DVD player. Off the west. Oh, it's back on this island. Somebody else has the car. Let's right up here. I know where this one is. This is back here. Right. Yep. And there's one more in the wild, I think. Yeah. To the east. Alright. Maybe out here, I guess. There's 400. And this one, Final Fantasy 15. I actually want to play 15 again. I played this some years back on PS4, on my brother's PS4. And then I didn't have, so once I beat it, I just sold it because I was like, yeah, I'm done with it. But now I want to get it on computer. And then get like all the DLC. What's up here? There it is. All right. There we go. Now we got the currents. That's open there? Nope. I gotta go back up this way. Are you still watching Bleach? Newtons? My bird is so pretty, by the way. I need to give it a Thavnarian onion to level it up to level 11. So it can go to 20. Thank you. It matches so well. I think it's the hive barding. Or dead hive. Yeah, dead hive barding. Like the weapons. Oh, word? Everybody's outside? I need to change those binds. I miss the look of this. Judging from the crowd, something is afoot. Yeah, I'm not liking this either. I saw not out of the ordinary. No one calls it. I kind of love, like, when I first started playing the game, I would like not talk to the NPCs between cutscenes, like between like missions. I would just go to the next mission, but sometimes they say really interesting or helpful stuff before you can go on to the next mission. Sometimes funny stuff too. This is serious though. What have we here? Excuse me. Has something happened inside Katissus? It's just Venat. I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and this is put into a state of alert. She just dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes doing, obviously. Oh my god, this is gonna be a dungeon. What does this state of alert entail exactly? A field dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Participants, scholars, and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. and consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes, and must enter the premises regardless. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop on our. It's definitely a dungeon. It's not on Netflix. Someone has to have it. It's been a long time since that movie came out, though. I was probably effective at combating to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. And you will put that talent of yours to good use. You are fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled. Now you're gonna raise everyone's expectations. You all need only make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. I was once as them, after all. It was my job to raise the occasion, either as defender, aggressor, or healer. So she's tank, DPS, and healer. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emmett Silk, can you impress us with your arcane majesty? You lob potent spells as easily as breathing, but can also channel that power in a protective manner if you so choose, yes? Well, yes. Should the situation call for it. Excellent, that should cover us on all fronts. Your tale led us here, Zexar. It is only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteon. And then we will face the future together. Whatever is left of it. A big ass door. I knew it. Alright. Where are we at on time? About 2.5 hours in. Let's see what the queue is like on Aether. Yo, this will be my first dungeon on Aether. And let's look up Advent Children. Does anywhere have it?